Hello everybody and happy Friday to you. Today we played Brookville from up north, a very good team we beat last year by 1 run. Tim, we had another 1-run game, but it was the wrong way this time.
That's right. Boy, there's just so many little things. Again, those little things can haunt you sometimes, you know?
They can. So we had several hits, batsmen, something along those lines.
Say that.
But you know, there are some positives. Noah Wickline again came in and he gave us a chance. I mean, he held them pat for a long time and he did a great job. So good for him. There's a lot of positive things in here, but this is a tough one to lose.
It was a tough one to lose. I mean, when you have as many little things go against you and you're still in a game, that tells you that there's some fight in the team. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. We were out of the plate by 3 feet. Would have been nice to get that one. We missed a ball in the outfield a couple times by 8 foot. Just getting those little ones is really going to make the difference in a game. They're hard to get. You know, those are tip the cap to the other team for competing and making that play at the plate.
Right, they made a great play. You know what? They made a great relay. Doug needed to go ahead and send the runner, send Alec in, make them make 2 throws to get them out. With a fast runner on base. I mean, hey, tip your hat to them, like you said. So if everybody will hold on a second, your team is meeting, and as soon as Coach Doug gets over here, we'll get his thoughts. So just stand by for just a second. Well, everybody, we're back with Coach Adams. Coach, man, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot to learn from. We didn't play real well. Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. 5 errors, 7 hit batters, 5 walks. It's hard to beat anybody when you give 17 free base runners.
Yes, it is. It is.
I thought we were flat early. I thought our guys competed, but I thought we were a little flat early. And Tyler's going to do a great job at Brookville. He's a really good coach. And I made a call in the 9th that I thought was the right call because they had a sub in the 4-hole because their cleanup hitter had to leave the game, and he burnt me for it. But Folenkamp's their best player. I make that decision 100 times out of 100. Today it was that kid's day, right? So good for him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, we were talking about him being 4 for 4 up there, and what do you do in that situation? Do you just go ahead and just move on to the next one and set up a force play? Yeah,
no, he's a good player, right? Yeah. Folenkamp's a really good player. He's only a sophomore too. He's going to be a really good one. Can really swing from the left side. Started on the mound, really good pitcher. So, in that situation as a coach, my belief system and how I've been raised in the game and taught is you don't let the other team's best player beat you. So we did that, and the next kid came in and made me eat it. And, that's what I told him after the game when I shook his hand. I said, way to make me eat it, kid, attaboy. Because, I love this game. It means everything to me, but the sun's going to come up tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? It's called baseball.
Yep.
That's baseball, right? Yep. But there was some positives out there, Tim, right?
Yeah, I mean, Noah Wickline came in, settled things down. Yep. Isaac Knopp did a nice job kind of in the end there, kept us alive, and, Alec had 3 for 3, and it just seemed like, Coach, you want to run into the weekend, and we kind of walked into the weekend, and I wanted to really see us just charge in, and it just kind of took a couple innings for us to engage.
Yeah, I'm not an excuse maker. Never been one, never will be, but I told my coaches this morning that this is that trap game, right? You won a conference title last night. You're playing the team up north tomorrow. And this is the game's kind of stuck in between, right?
Sure.
So this wasn't the way it was supposed to be scheduled when we made the initial schedule. Originally, we were supposed to play Troy a week from tomorrow. So when I built this schedule, it wasn't having Brookville in a sandwich with Troy and Middletown, right? I think more of Brookville than to do that. And but we had the opportunity to get the invite to the PBR the following week, so we moved Troy up a week, and so it worked out. It was what it was. There was some good stuff. I thought Alec pitched well. I thought Wickline really battled. I think he got a little fatigued. So I thought he lost velo in the inning we pulled him. So we went to Alec. Unfortunately, in the bottom of the 7th on the play at the plate, Alec got hit in the ribs. So he had to come out. He didn't come out of the game, but he said he couldn't really extend on the pitch. So, brought in Isaac Knopp, who, truth be told, when I gave the ball to Isaac, I said, hey, it's your game, however long this goes, because we got to save some pitching for tomorrow, and we wanted to save Nate and John and Luke for tomorrow, and I have no idea who the 4th guy even is, to be honest with you. And, you know, I was hoping we could get some depth from Isaac, and that just didn't happen. And, you know, so we'll learn from it. But there were some really good at-bats. I thought Alex swung the bat well today. I mean, I thought John Wright looked phenomenal again. I got to do something with that kid, you know. He's the best 8-hole hitter in the country. You know, and obviously I thought he had the game-winning hit. We got some fundamentals we got to clean up there, and it will be the next time. And, yeah, no, you know, it's fun.
Well, baseball's a game built around failure. We were talking about if you find a way to not fail, then you've exceeded expectations.
Okay, so I'm not going to be rude here, but that's my least favorite comment in the world. Okay, because I don't see it that way. I don't believe this game's a game based around failure.
Okay.
And this comes from the GOAT, the greatest coach to ever live, Augie. He says this game is not a game about failure. This game is a game of opportunity.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because if I would have told you on February 15th we're in the 8th and 9th inning against Brookville and Isaac Knopp's on the bump, you would have thought I was, you know, you know, you would have thought I was out of my mind. And today he had an opportunity, and he did enough. If we score in the 8th, we win the game, right? He had that opportunity. John Wright came up with an opportunity to win the game. Naaman came up with an opportunity to win the game. Sometimes you're going to fail in those situations, and sometimes you're going to succeed in those situations. But it's not about the success or the failure. It's about the opportunity to get in the box and compete your tail off and learn how to compete on a day in and day out basis and understand that in life, right, just like baseball, there's going to be success, there's going to be failure, and tomorrow the sun's going to come up and we're going to play Troy, regardless of how the opportunities played out. But it's about earning your opportunities. And whenever that opportunity comes, step up and give it everything you got in the name of Christ. And then whatever the result is, you know, we give him the glory and we move on to the next day.
That's right. That's right. Coach has been reading. Coach has been reading, y'all. He sent me a copy of the book he was reading this week. So look. So like you said, and I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Changed my thinking a little bit too. So, all that being said, tough game. Hats off to Brookville. Made a great play at the plate. Made 2 throws to get Alec out at home, and then the game goes into extra innings. It is what it is. 11 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully this weather's going to hold off so we can get this doubleheader in starting at 11 o'clock. And then after game 1 is over, probably 30, 45 minutes after that, and the boys get some Chick-fil-A in them, then we're going to play game 2, we hope. So until tomorrow, this is
Coach Adam.
And that is, I am Dale. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow, and we're out.